What is going on, guys? The CrowShow coming at you with a spoiler review. So, first off, if you haven't seen Captain America Civil War or Batman v Superman, please skip this video and don't watch it, because that's all it's going to be a part of, is just spoilers for the whole entire movie of each movie. Batman v Superman, Captain America Civil War. We're going to be going over a lot of things in Captain America, so let's go ahead and get started. First off, let's start off with Batman v Superman. I still enjoy the fucking movie no matter what anyone says. People will come up to me and say, why did you like that piece of shit movie? It was such trash. It was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. That sucked. Blah, 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 blah. And then people will make video after video after video after video till this day talking about why it sucked, how it could have been better, making parodies about it and shit like that. And the thing is, I will say what I've said before about Halo 5. What I said about Halo 5 before is that people hated the fucking campaign, and I kept saying, look, 343 Industries could have just said, you know what, fuck the fans, fuck you haters, fuck everybody who's saying that our shit is fucking shit, and fuck yourself, because we're not going to make you anything. And the thing is, I will say it again, they could have given us absolutely nothing and just said, fuck us. And the thing is, I said, if the people go, well, it might as well be nothing because it was shit. Well, the thing is, you have this thing called free fucking will, which tells you right there, you didn't have to fucking buy the goddamn thing, and you definitely didn't have to watch anything, because nobody forced you to watch it. So what I am going to say about Batman v Superman is that nobody forced you to go see it, nobody bribed you to go see it, you went on there on your own, watched the movie on your own, spent your money, your time to go watch it. So that's your fault that you didn't want to be disappointed, and you ended up getting disappointed because you expected the things that you expected out of this movie. And that's another thing. People expected too much of the comic book about this movie. Every single hero movie that's ever been made has never matched the comic books. Maybe at some points in times it did match the comic book exactly the same at some points, but they've never been the same from the beginning towards the end. And before I forget, do you like my new studio? I like it very much. I got Doom right here. Anyways, back on topic. Never and once in an entire galaxy has there ever been a movie in this generation of movies. Has there ever been a movie about heroes that matched the exact same thing in the comic books? And if there is, please tell me, because I need to figure out if that is even fucking true. Basically, people expected a whole lot out of the Batman v Superman movie to be exactly like the Batman v Superman comic book, and that's the reason why people hated it. Other reasons is because of how Doomsday looked. Other reasons is because the stupid idiots that actually believed it thought that Superman actually fucking died at the end. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, and you actually paid attention. Hopefully, you're one of the people that knows that Superman didn't die. If the people that did believe that he died, first of all, you need to really, really concentrate on the fucking movie next time, because you obviously weren't thinking enough. Nothing can kill the Man of Steel. The only thing that can is kryptonite. And I can tell you one thing, Doomsday is not made of kryptonite. Okay, secondly, the thing is like if you saw at the funeral with Superman, the coffin, Lois Lane threw dirt on the coffin, which is dust to dust, ash to ash thing for usual funerals to have. If you watched the dirt on the coffin move and like float in the sky, if you remember in Man of Steel, when Superman was first taking flight for the first time of his life, he put his fists down into the ground, and the ground started bringing all the debris up into the sky a little bit before he took off. That's exactly what happened in the funeral scene. He died, the coffin was in the ground, the dirt fell on the coffin, it rose, because Superman isn't dead. Superman died in the comic books against Doomsday, and he came back. That's how it's supposed to go. He didn't die, he just temporarily died and came back. They teased it because they know, hey, we're going to make a Justice League movie. We're going to tease it a little bit for you guys. And that's exactly what they did. And I am very proud of DC for doing that. I'm glad that they made it really original to the comic book. But the thing is, people hated the fact that this was mixed with more than one comic book. The fact is that there's multiple different hero movies that have the exact same thing happening. So even Marvel admits that. But the thing is, people just are putting this fucking way too out of perspective about Batman v Superman and why it sucked. And the thing is, people are just overthinking movies way too much, and I really think that's just the stupidest thing to do is to overthink it, expect too much out of it, because you know you're not going to get what you expect. And seriously, people just need to stop dissing Batman v Superman. It was a great movie, and like I said, Zack Snyder could have just given us nothing. He could have just said, we're not making anything. for the fucking Batman v Superman. We're just gonna scrap the whole thing. And then and if you're one of these people that are gonna say to me when you see this part, well, it might as well not be a movie because it was jack shit because it didn't even match the goddamn comic books. First of all, the life. Second of all, then why'd you go watch the fucking movie? It's pretty much nothing I have to say about Batman v Superman. I still love the movie. I love the fact that Wonder Woman came in there. That was fucking awesome. Wonder Woman, the lady who played Wonder Woman was fucking hot. I especially like how she fought Doomsday through the whole part when Batman and Superman and her came together as one to fight Doomsday. That was fucking awesome. I especially like the part where Batman and Superman, I 100% expected this. I expected Batman and Superman to fight for a little bit and then become friends in the end, because in the cartoon of Batman versus Superman, that's exactly what happened. They fought for a little bit, and then they became friends to work together to fight villains. That's exactly what I wanted out of that. That was awesome, and I was totally happy to see that. The whole Martha thing took me by surprise, because I didn't know that both of them had the same name for mom, Martha. And when Batman heard that Superman said Martha, and they both worked together, I like that. That was actually really, really fucking cool. I love the fact that Superman, even though he was getting weakened by the Kryptonite staff, he still managed to pick up that sucker and stab it right into Doomsday's heart and kill it. That was fucking awesome. Still love Zack Snyder for that. Thank you, Zack Snyder, for making that movie. Now we're going to move on to Captain America Civil War. Captain America Civil War was the most badass movie I've seen yet in a Marvel movie. I cannot believe how awesome it was. I loved how Ant-Man made his appearance. I love how Spider-Man made his appearance. I love how Black Panther made his appearance. I loved every single one of the fucking heroes in that movie. All out fucking awesome. However, there is a problem. People are blowing Spider-Man's strength, powers out of perspective. Some people are saying that Spider-Man could kill Captain America with one punch. Incorrect. He could not kill Captain America even if he wanted to with one punch. Let's think realistically. If Spider-Man tried to throw a punch, that means one punch, right hook, uppercut, whatever it might be, he could not kill Captain America with one punch. I say this because Captain America's been hit by multiple different types of villains. He's even been punched by Galactus, if I believe, in one of the comic books, and one of the series that I've seen it in. He got punched by Galactus, the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe. He got punched by him, and he survived. And he even punched Galactus back in the fucking face. Now that's telling you something right fucking there. If Captain America can take multiple different punches from different characters, such as the Hulk, Galactus, anything. He can take a punch from a teenage high schooler with a Spider-Man suit. Seriously, it's not even that great. There's people who think that Spider-Man could kill Captain America with one punch. You obviously have no idea who Spider-Man is. You don't understand his powers enough. The whole situation involving the fact that you think one hero is better than the other. They all have their ups and downs, their priorities and stuff. They have it made, okay? Every superhero has their limit. Every superhero has their best moment. And the thing is, Spider-Man has never been able to kill Captain America, because Captain America is a super soldier, and Spider-Man is a radioactive spider-bitten high schooler with maybe slightly bit of Captain America's strength and better reflexes and stuff like that. But, however, just because he has a spider sense and webbing does not make him much more compatible and better than Captain America. Captain America has always been better. But the thing is, there are people who overcome him with their powers as well. Spider-Man cannot kill Captain America. There are so many ways I can go over this, but I'm only going to just point out the obvious. Spider-Man can't, won't, and will not kill Captain America. If he were to, then that would make Spider-Man a bad guy, and he beat Venom instead of Spider-Man, you know? But if Spider-Man were to turn bad, that's exactly who he'd probably end up turning out to be, is Venom. And honestly, I think that'd be cool because I love the Spider-Man Venom suit. But the same token, it wouldn't be new to me, honestly. We already seen the three first Spider-Man movies, which some people say sucked. I still love them. I will admit they have their problems, but I still love them. I love the first three. I love the two after that. And I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of the fact that if you have watched Civil War, at the very end of the end credits, Spider-Man has a little calling symbol on his web shooter, showing that there is going to be a new Spider-Man movie with the same actor, with that same costume. Unless if it isn't really a Spider movie and it's another Avengers movie, then I can understand how that would work. But if it's another Spider-Man movie, I'm going to say right now, there's too many. Please let this be the last one. Don't make another one. Don't make a third one. Don't make a fourth one. We don't need any more Spider-Man. He's the only hero that had way too many movies. It's time to stop. Because Spider-Man has way too many movies. Sure, Iron Man has 1, 2, and 3. Probably going to have 4. But the thing is, he doesn't have fucking 6 fucking movies. And they're all remastered versions of the first one before that. There's not enough room for Spider-Man. As much as I love the new Spider-Man, there's just not enough for a new one. Secondly, this kind of made me wonder. General Ross showed the Avengers all of the disasters that happened while they were trying to protect the world. Sokovia, New York, Washington, D.C., and then Nigeria. But did General Ross point out the fight between the Hulkbuster and Hulk? I mean, they brought pretty big waste to that fucking city. And the thing is, I don't even know what that city was. But they brought pretty big chaos upon that city. Brought down an entire building, destroyed multiple different vehicles. The Hulk, like, demolished the fucking military or police department. And it was just, that city was brought to waste just as bad as New York and any of the other cities. But the thing is, they didn't really include that. And that was one of these situations that they should have been held responsible for. But they insisted on the bigger events from the original movies, which I can understand. But the thing is, that was part of Avengers. But if you just want to count those little movies, that's fine. But I'm confused as to why they didn't involve the Hulkbuster suit fight, because who knows why. But that's something I question not too much, but I do question because I'm just very, very curious. Now, some people are wondering, why are people choosing Team Iron Man? Is it because of the fact that Iron Man's kind of right? That they do need to be put responsible for their actions when they had tried to protect the world, and that they need to be put in check if they're ever going to want to protect it again. I agree with that. But why are people choosing Iron Man? It's mostly because he had a fucked up fucking past. I mean, I definitely didn't know that Winter Soldier killed his parents, but to find out that the car accident that involved his parents were from the Winter Soldier actually blew my mind. And then when Iron Man fucking went apeshit all over fucking Bucky trying to kill him, I can understand why he did that. If I were in his shoes, I'd probably do the damn same thing. But at the same token, it's like, why question why we are Iron Man fans, and why do we support Team Iron Man? There it is, right there. Iron Man had a fucked up life, and he lost his parents to somebody that he didn't expect to lose it to. Now, another thing in the Captain America Civil War, here's one problem I definitely did have with the movie. I feel like the spotlight was too much on Spider-Man. Because I know everybody's been wanting a new Spider-Man, and this Spider-Man looks really, really good. But I feel like the only reason people were mainly going to see this movie was not just for Captain America versus Iron Man. I think they were mainly going just for Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man took too much of the spotlight in this movie, and it probably should have been dimmed down just a little bit. But, you know what, I'm not complaining. The action made up for it. The story was fantastic. I enjoyed the whole movie. That's just the only one problem that I have, is that Spider-Man just took way too much of the spotlight, and it really wasn't needed. I will say this, Giant Ant-Man was the shit. That was the best part of the fight to me. I enjoyed that. Fucking Ant-Man is still my favorite insect hero. I especially like how Ant-Man and Spider-Man fought. That was fucking genius. I enjoyed every minute of it. That was fucking fantastic. Black Panther, definitely fucking awesome. I love how at the very end, at the first end of the movie, it shows Black Panther helping Captain America out with getting Bucky under cryosleep, and it shows the whole jungle that Black Panther came from. I really liked that. That was fucking awesome. That put me in hype for a Black Panther movie. Can't wait for that movie to come out. Holy fucking shit, that's gonna be like really crazy. God, just these movies that have been coming out have just been the most greatest thing I've ever had the intention of wasting money on. Don't regret it one bit, and I would do it all over again if I had to. I've seen Captain America twice, and I've seen Batman v Superman 3 times. Probably going to see Civil War a 3rd time just to make it even with Batman v Superman, to show that I am a DC and Marvel fan, even though I'm wearing that hat because I don't really have DC hats. I have to buy me a Batman v Superman hat, but that's for another time. But I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to show off my new studio. I'm going to be showing off the whole room because I moved it all around, and we're going to show it off a little bit here and there. But I'm going to upload this video. If you haven't seen already, I'm uploading Doom gameplay of the campaign. Be sure to be watching all that if you are. If you're not, oh well, that's fine with me. But make sure you watch this video on the CrowShow. Sorry I've been absent on the CrowShow. Had to make this studio worth it because it honestly looks goddamn beautiful. I enjoy every I'm very comfortable with it, and I don't think I'm going to move it. So, leave a comment if you agreed with anything I said about Captain America Civil War or Batman v Superman, and let me know what you think. Be respectful to each other who comment. Be respectful to me, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Then we gonna fall, then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on, X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you.